Up next, the Hornets taking on the Thunder. For Charlotte, excellent year so far. Second place in the East, and they continue to set their sights high. Thunder, Hornets, it's next. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Miami, where they'll take on the Heat. Then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got LaMelo Ball. Miller is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Mark Williams, and it's Mack in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Williams against Williamson. Launches a 3. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
So he gets them both. Here's Mack. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall, and we got right to it. The question of how do you stop Zion? From what Coach told me, it's all about being physical. He said, we're not going to let him run us over in the lanes or just stomp us inside. We're going to fight back hard. So it sounds like Coach is expecting high effort physically from his team.
And Allie, thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Good on the second one.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Dort outside. Williams from long range. Miller pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And it's in there.
What a play by Zion. He's a big man with quick moves.
And it's Thunder's ball. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Hornets on the break. Ball no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Now Williamson. 26 points for him last game against Chicago.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Now here's Miller. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Miller hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Thunder have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williamson outside. Miller outside. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Miller's got 5.
Oh, Brandon Miller showing off his range right there.
Thunder trail by 4. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. In December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hornets. They've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
You know, for the Hornets, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fade away. Miller pulls it in.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Miller from outside, off the mark. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. 6-point game. Williams' shot is good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Mr. moves the pass to Williamson. And there's a pick. Ball outside. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Dort. It's tipped.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Mack's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
And Charlotte making a change here. Green is checked in. From deep, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williamson outside. Ball against Holmgren. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Mack's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Throws it up high. Williams misses.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Now here's Ball. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Green finds Ball. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Caruso outside. Left side, Williams. Cans it from the wing. Williams has got 7 points.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision making.
Green with a screen on Caruso. Ball against Dort. Ball no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Williams with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Utah. Oh, Williams with the block. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Hands game. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves. Let's go.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Topic is checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic is checked in for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Zion Williamson. Now here's Wallace. 14 points for him last game against Utah.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Green finds ball. Tries it from the top of the key. The rebound by Wiggins.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The kick out to Williams. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Charlotte leading by 6. Ball outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Hartenstein. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hartenstein. And the Hornets making a change here. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Reynolds. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Green. And the shot falls short that time.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Outside, Williams. Inside, here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Reynolds, out left to the wing. Here's Salon, hounded by Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Hornets.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And here is Williams. He's got 9. Hartenstein with a screen on Williams. Fires it from 18. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Zion Williamson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Hornets with a lead.
Who's watching it?
Williams on the wing. Pass to Reynolds. Six on the shot clock. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Wiggins. No points so far. Williams against Williams. And it's Williams off the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Williams. Second free throw, no good. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Here's Reynolds. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 14.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Salah. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Wallace outside. Now here's Williams. Over Williams. Williams misses. Charlotte's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Salong. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. Pass to Nurkic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
The Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. .44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's Charlotte. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Now Nurkic. 19 seconds left in the first. Here's Williams. Here's Salong to the paint. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Joe from deep three-point range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So it's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
Hartenstein against Williamson. Pass to Miller. From outside the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Joe. He's covered closely. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Williamson is doubled. Miller outside, just 4 to shoot. Second chance effort. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Mark Williams, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Dort against Miller. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Brandon Miller. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good.
Lou Dort earned his way into the NBA because of what he brings on the defensive end. He is stout. He's not going to back away from a challenge, and now he's knocking down threes. Those players in high demand.
Now here's Miller. 7 points in the game. Counted from distance. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Miller, the pass to Williamson. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. The 3 is up. And the Hornets, another 3.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
And here's Holmgren. Now here's Dort from deep. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Dort, the pass to Caruso. Pure from 3-point range.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there. By Lou Dort, he sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Williamson outside. Miller with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's Mack. Kept alive. Back to Miller. Over Dort. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges in winning the whole thing.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Free throw's good from Holmgren.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Ball outside. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Williams with the screen, the shot. Second chance shot, and he lays it in. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Caruso, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
And Charlotte making a change here. Green is checked in.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
And Caruso, no good on that one. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with the one individual player.
And that one falls for Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Now here's Dort. 15 in his last outing. Hartenstein finds Dort. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
He knocks down the first one, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. Ball with it. The 3. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pulls it. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Williamson. And here's Miller. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend. And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Now here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Pass the ball. Dort against Miller. Over Dort. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Dort. Hartenstein with it. Caruso, right side. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Caruso. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Miller. Here's Dort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mark Williams.
To me, that's where the frame of Lou Dort helps, right? He's so big and strong from the guard position. He can take contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That one misses. Hornets trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Williams. Grant Williams. Serious hustle points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now Wallace. He's scoreless. Williams in the post. Williams defending. No good that time. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Salon. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Dort. Hits despite the tough D.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Topic is checked in for Dort. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Second, Chet Holmgren.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Salon. Nurkic, a screen on Wiggins. Down low. And stolen by Holmgren. Right wing. Topic for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Salon. And stolen by Williams. Up top, Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. Launches it. Williams misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Reynolds. Watched by Wallace. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Hornets, Reynolds. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. Williams with it. He's got 17. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Charlotte trailing. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots, very smart basketball player.
That one's off. And it's tied up with that one. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. There's a screen by Wiggins. Outside, Williams. It's rebounded by Salon.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Reynolds. Inside. Nurkic inside. Wiggins on him. Nurkic's shot is good.
I'll tell you, the defender draped all over Yusuf Nurkic. He never loses his concentration. What a finish.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in the game. Takes the 3. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period, now gets this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And Charlotte making a change here.
Number 00.
To the wing on the left. Here's Salon. Buries it from 3. Salon, he's got 7 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Wallace. No points yet. Back to Williams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
At the line for 1, Wallace.
And the technical free throw is good. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Pass to Topic. 6 to shoot. With the 10-footer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. And stolen by Williams. And here comes the break. Here's Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the steal. All alone on the break. He goes up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Williams on the wing. Here's Salon. Drops in the 3. Salon, he's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Now here's Williams. 20 points for him. Puts up a deep 3. Reynolds with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Salon. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover to the paint. Fast break, here we go. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hornets out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Looking at the East, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis has been putting all the work in, demonstrating his versatility, doing everything for his team, and he hits big shots in key moments. That's why he's going home with the hardware.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
I don't know what they have to do to get a rebound. They're fortunate to still be in this game.
Well, we know rebounding is partly a hustle stat, but I don't know if the energy is their problem. They're just getting pushed around, Shaq.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the court for the Hornets. We've got Mark Williams, Zion Williamson out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Ball, and it's Mack in at the shooting guard. Pass to Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Williams has got 22.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Outside, Williams. And here's Miller. There's the three. Williamson looking around to the middle. Here's Mack. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Matt, shooting one.
And that one misses. Williams. And if you want to know which shooting guards have had the hot hand, here are the top field goal percentage leaders over the last 10 games. Second, Brandon Miller.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
The free throw drops for Williams. And so he hits both. Thunder trail by 4. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Mark Williams taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Holmgren. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Ball. Some solid defense from Williams.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And it's Holmgren missing. Charlotte leading by 6. To the right side. There's Ball with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Here's Caruso. Lays it up and banks it in. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Mack. Now here's Miller. Williamson outside. Five to shoot. From downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
And here's Caruso outside. The Hornets pull it in. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williamson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Zion will take on any defender, knowing full well he's got to fight through contact.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's Mack. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Miller. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Timeout. 15 points in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Thunder. Already, they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference.
I think for the Thunder, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Gilgeous-Alexander, screen on Ball. Here's Caruso. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Miller. And Charlotte, another 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Caruso. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he's going for the oop here. Holmgren finds Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Charlotte leading by 11. The 3 from Ball. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Holmgren against Williams to stop the run. Miller pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williamson up top. Miller with it. He's got 18. There's Ball with a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Count it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ball no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Down low. Dort's shot is good. Dort's got 6.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Pass to Mack. Here's Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Here's Miller. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Lets the 3 fly. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
Miller outside. Ball outside from behind the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Ball against Holmgren. That's tipped. Now here's Williamson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. The Hornets, 3rd.
The assist numbers they're posting as a squad is a real testament to how willing they are to rely on each other. There's a lot of trust amongst these guys.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Joe's subbed in for Caruso. And a change for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Williams. He's got 24. Dort outside. Miller against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Shoots over Miller. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Hornets leading by 7. And Doris at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Williams from long range. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Thunder trail by 11. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Dort outside. Pass to Williams. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Miller. Give him 23. Now Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The first free throw is good. So for Oklahoma City, Topic comes in for Dort, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good as he hits both shots. Thunder trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Williams can't get that one to fall. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Out to the right wing for 3. And Salon gets it to go. Salon, he's got 13.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wallace outside. Hardenstein passes to Joe. Williams from long range gets the 3 to fall. Williams has got 27.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Williamson against Williams. Williamson right side. Here's Salon. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thunder trail by 13. Joe on the wing. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. 6 points for him.
This guy's so dangerous. Joe, you have to find a way to contest him.
Williamson outside. Here's Salon. He's got 13. 3-pointer. Topic grabs the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And he lobs it up top. And Hardenstein slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Williamson. He has 6. Nurkic, a screen on Williams. Williamson passes to Nurkic, and he makes it. And the Hornets lead by 10.
This is about first setting a tremendously good screen by Nurk, then getting off the screen and converting and pick and roll. So good.
Here's Williams. 27 points for him. Hartenstein with a screen on Williamson. Here's Williams, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First one falls for him.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Wallace outside. Wing shot on the way. And it falls all over the rim and in.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Williams on the wing. Williams with the screen. Charlotte again missing. Thunder trail by 8. Wiggins for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. Williams on the wing. Pass to Salon. Williams a screen on Wiggins. He shoots it. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Salon, he's got 15 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's the pick. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Joe. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 10. Green with the ball. providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Inside. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Wallace. To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Salon. Outside, Green with one on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back after this word. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. They've got Cason Wallace, Chet Holmgren out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Mark Williams. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
And Williams drops them both. And it's the Thunder with the ball. A 12-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Hartenstein with it. Oh, there's the alley.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Miller. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miller. At the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Miller against Dort. Baseline jumper. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 14 points here in the second half.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Dort outside. Pass to Wallace. And here is Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got 32 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Dort against Miller. Takes a 3. Max shot is off.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Williams against Williams. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets leading by 10. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Reynolds passes to Williams. Here's Miller. No good on the three. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Reynolds. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Reynolds' shot is off. Thunder trail by 10. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dort outside. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. At one point, they led by 16. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Miller with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Williams a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Miller's got 6 points in the quarter.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Mack. Mack's got his 4th rebound in this one. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Reynolds. Holmgren with the block.
You love that Holmgren likes to send it back. Use that wingspan to full effect.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Charlotte leading by 13. Here's Mack. Pass to Williams. Now here's Miller. The three is up. And Charlotte another three.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Reynolds with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Dort. Here's Miller to the inside. Williams. The kick out to Williams. Here's Reynolds. Goes back up. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Thunder trail by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Miller against Dort. Back to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. 6 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Reynolds. Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Three-pointer. Offensive board. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace.
Second team foul. Shading for Charlotte, Mark Williams. At the line for one.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now, here's Williams. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, it's me, B.A. So much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
For your Oklahoma City, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Miller. The 3-ball. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist.
For 3.
Williamson's got assist number 7 tonight. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And he lobs it up top. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
So it's the Thunder now. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Ball passes to Williamson. Back to Ball. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Now here's Williamson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Now one on Ball.
Boy, that's a savvy move by Lou Dort on the inside. Gets himself the whistle.
At the line for 2. Lucas Dort.
That's good from Dort. And Dort hits them both. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Ball. Williams a screen on Caruso. There's Ball with a three. And Charlotte another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Caruso outside. Back to Williams. Knocked away. Williams with it. Guarded now by Williams. With the step back. Williamson passes to Ball. Here's Mack. Miller on the wing. Dort defending. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Fires for three. Ball with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Mack. Now Miller. 4-3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. Knocks it down from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Ball. And he's going for the oop here. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Miller. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. So Dort's got 4 assists now tonight. Hornets leading by 19. And here's Miller. Williams a screen on Dort. Miller against Dort. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 11 in the second half.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it, even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Thunder trail by 21. Pass to Dort. Throws it up high. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Holmgren against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wallace. Got a hand on it.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Second shot opportunity.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Brandon Miller.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
1:16 left to play in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Again the miss by the Hornets. Thunder trail by 19. Wallace outside. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Pass to Williams. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Now Wallace. Over to the wing. Here's Topic. That shot, no good. It's been all Hornets. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Brandon Miller.